Hello everybody and welcome to the Whiskey Dictionary. Tonight I am going back to Denison, Texas to talk about Ironroot Republic and specifically their Promethean, which is a whiskey that is all about the corn. It is 95% corn, and I'm not going to pretend to know the intricacies of the genotypes of Northern Texas corn varieties, because that is up to Jonathan and Robert at Ironroot Republic to figure that out. My job to drink it. So I'm just going to tell you what's in here. We've got 80% yellow corn, we have 5% purple corn, 5% bloody butcher corn, 5% flint corn, and 5% rye. Because why not? So you got to switch it up a little bit. Now I will say this stuff is only aged for 16 months and that rye comes out very prominently because it hasn't had time to mellow yet. And I like that about this actually. So let's go ahead and give this a nose. All right, so the first thing that you're getting in there is just kind of a charred oak flavor, right? It's pretty typical. You are also getting a small amount of that rye, but not really very much. What I'm getting is kind of a burnt sugar. It's not quite caramel, even though technically, you know, you cook sugar, it turns into caramel. But it's more fragrant than that. So you've got just toasted sugar. Let's go toasted sugar. All right, so you got toasted sugar and then a little bit of anise in there. You've got kind of a licorice-y smell going on. So let's go ahead and give this a taste. Cheers. So, I'm curious because I forgot to look. There's 103 proof, and you can tell, you know, when you take a sip, it's strong, but you're getting a little bit of the rye on the mouth, but you're also getting, I'm getting dark chocolate, and I love when dark chocolate shows up in whiskey because I love chocolate more than any man really should, but it is something that I appreciate and love when it comes up. Also, I'm getting a little bit of like a plum flavor in there. Usually you see that just referred to as like dark fruits, but I'm gonna go just straight up plum. So dark chocolate, rye, plum, and maybe a hint of smoke, but I'm gonna say that I'm gonna chalk that up to the rye. So what do I think of this? Well, when I compare this to the Harbinger, I like Harbinger more, but I think this is a pretty solid dram. I think it's interesting, and I'm not sure what this is selling for right now, but I think that based off a craft distillery, I would potentially pay like 50 bucks for this, maybe 45. So I'm not sure what those guys are selling it for, but that would be what I would put it in for the price range. So I would say it's my least favorite of the three I've tried so far, but that doesn't make it bad. It just makes it my third favorite. So anyway, that does it for Ironroot Distillery, unless I end up getting my hands on the hubris. And I wish those guys luck, and I hope that their stuff expands to the whole country. So cheers, and thank you for joining me here on the Whiskey Dictionary.